Hi, Curtis Blues here with another fascinating instrument from my History of Acoustic Music show. This is a Guembri, also known as a sintir. It comes from Morocco, and particularly it comes from the Gnawa people of Morocco. They were the slaves that were brought from other parts of Africa to Morocco, to North Africa. And they brought their culture with them, including, from West Africa, the tradition of these lutes. This is basically a three-stringed lute in the bass range. And it's got a fascinating construction which really makes it sound so special and unique. The strings are made of goat gut. The top of the instrument is made from camel skin, which is also played percussively as the instrument is struck. On the back here, they're made of wood. I think the earliest ones were carved from a single piece of wood, and then more recently they're put together with pieces of wood. You see the beautiful inlay on this instrument. This was an older instrument that I found in an antique shop and had to put together and reconstruct. Fortunately, having some videos on YouTube to help guide me in how these instruments are strung. The stringing is a tension stringing. They don't have tuning pegs. They have these straps. Actually, when I got it, it had shoelaces for straps, which really seemed very difficult to try to tighten. I replaced them with leather straps, but you have to pull the strings to put them into tune. The tuning pattern is pretty simple. You have a low note here. So whatever note you're starting with here, the short string is its octave. And then the third string is, if you count 4 notes from there, that's called the fourth musically, is the fourth of the scale. And let me play it for you a little bit so you can hear. Now, for all of you who know about Guembris in detail, I want to mention that I'm aware that I have restrung this in a way which is not traditional for the Guembri. Usually this high string would be in between the low string, which is its octave, and the other string, the fourth. And after playing it that way for a while, after trying to set it up the traditional way, it occurred to me that the other instruments of West Africa that have a drone string, like the ngoni and also the acoustic, which I also play in my show, they all have the drone string where your thumb is, which also matches where we play it for the clawhammer style for banjo. So as you pluck down like this, using your fingernails to pluck the strings, you can catch that with your thumb. So I strung it in a non-traditional way so that I can hopefully make a little quicker progress in using some of the muscle groups that I have from clawhammer style banjo and the acoustic that I play to play the Guembri. But if you really want to be a traditionalist, you have to string it the other way. And oftentimes they have a percussion instrument behind them, the kakreb, which is sort of like a metal castanet, and I'll show you that in another video. But it's just a wonderful instrument, the Guembri. I hope you check out on YouTube some of the real Guembri players, because this is a fascinating instrument and really should be better known in the whole family of stringed instruments that we love in roots music.